All right, jumping back into Final Fantasy 16. So we confronted Barnabas, and let me tell you, he is strong. He absolutely rolled us. It was like a setup where we were supposed to lose, but it was crazy. He's very tough. We're gonna visit Joshua here in the infirmary. He took us down. He took Joshua down. He split the sea. He's crazy. But we're gonna continue the main quest and see what we can do.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Crystalline Dominion. Yeah, what's Dion up to? Nameless slum. There's a lot of lights in the sea there. I believe that's sending off their dead.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Alright, well, let's speak with Vivian Ninetails.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
Who would know of the Shadow Coast?
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were right.
Oh, literally just go where we were
then,
before.
If it wasn't hard,
Okay, then.
worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I wonder if Joshua's gonna hit us with the, like, I've learned more and we can't go or something. Like, we gotta stay away.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
That's a common, like, I feel like that's like a common trope where it's like a side character learns like a great deal of the foe, and they're kind of revered as like, we can't face them because we can never hope to win. That's how this conversation may go.
I have no reason
Just one
to assume
possibility.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
Borrow
No, she didn't. She said I could, of course.
All right, let's push onward.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
But what?
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
All right, let's speak with Otto. What does Otto have to say?
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
Good talk.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
All right. Journey to the Shadow Coast. Let's do it.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
I feel like this is going to be a situation where there are no people in Ash. It's all Akashic. Maybe is that already been stated and that's obvious? Maybe.
There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Feels like Ultima's plan.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
He makes a good point with the she wouldn't refuse.
Because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Whatever happened to Yote? I guess he kind of told her to search around the realm for answers, but
you're not alone.
She hasn't shown up in a while.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
That feels like a real quick turn of emotions. Like, Joshua delivered a pretty passionate, like, you know, you made her choose and you knew she wouldn't refuse you, and now he's, like, smiling and laughing. That's, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm alone. That feels like a pretty extreme switch. Footfalls and ash. Nice.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Huh. Cool. Actually, gotta see. Can we bail? Yo, we can. That's crazy. I'm not gonna start Footfalls and Ash yet. We got about 700 green check marks or exclamation marks or whatnot. Like we got a lot going on here. So let's actually do some side quests before we do Footfalls and Ash. How you doing, Theodore?
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Absolutely. I have nothing to do right now.
More wild beasts?
Definitely all the time in the world.
I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Trading places too. Let's do it.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
Double? Why?
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Let's do it.
All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
We could just teleport there. I don't mind running around. Although as I say that, the flying enemies are kind of annoying.
It's over.
Okay, Josh was insane. Nice. Kind of a shame we can't choose our party members. We're just kind of stuck with whoever we're at with the story. I mean, I guess it's fine, but like, you know, still kind of a bummer. Funny enough, there's probably a... Oh, I forgot that's not cycling. There's probably like a decent spot where it's like, alright, you should do all these hunts because like you'll have a person with you that can help. It's kind of like doing a lot of your hunts when you have Redis in 12, where it's like, oh yeah, like this is nice because I have an extra person to help out and whatnot. Cool. More enemies. Oh, actually, before we... What am I doing? We can just go up here. I feel like not having my fire, tornado, or a column will be kind of annoying. But let's talk to Eloise here. How you doing, Eloise?
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over.
Who?
That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
Across the water?
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Was he telling the truth? I don't know.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, let's help out Theo.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Yeah, I hope Theo doesn't die here. It would be a bummer.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Wait, what? How do I get there? I don't think I've ever... Oh, I've just never been here? That's really interesting. Alright, let's go to Letney's Cleft. We will teleport this time. Alright, let's go this way. How bad could it be?
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Let's go. We got some buddies. Got some friends with us. Surdra's Thread. Okay. Yeah, this is an area we haven't been before. Interesting. Akashic Scorpion. Such a cool attack, man. It really is.
Where are you, Theo?
Very well.
Alright, should be in a good spot here. Gonna pull this last one. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, that's a lot of dingoes.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Yeah, it's such a cool attack. I can't believe I wasn't using it before. I probably didn't even have it unlocked until I did the whole Phoenix stuff, like a few episodes back.
I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Well, speaking of dragon,
Looks like it's found me.
how you doing, buddy?
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Oh, he got me. Alright, let's go in for this. Alright. We're just spamming attacks here. This might be foolish. Oh yeah, I'm in serious trouble. Maybe I can just stagger him like this. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna go for the tornado only because it'll give me more of my ability back, which is nice. My little primal. I just can't like survive. I don't know what to do here. It's like no matter what I do, he's just getting me every time. It's crazy. And I'm trying. What my like self-imposed rule is I try to use no heals whatsoever. It'd be really nice if this game had any form of healing that wasn't horrible. Because I'd like to use magic and stuff if possible. I think I've got it. It's gonna be close, but I think I have it. Alright, cool. Tornado's good. This is where he always gets me. This right here. Alright, I was able to avoid it that time. Oh, no, I'm bad. Alright, let's return to the title and then do continue. Man, I'm really trying not to use items. It is so tempting though. Not gonna lie, it is super tempting.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Man, I just wish this game had any form of a retry that wasn't me full healing. Like, it's so annoying. What I might do is, oh, I don't know. I might use an item before the fight to full heal, and then not heal during the fight. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's more reasonable. I mean, really it comes down to I just need to be better, right? Alright, cool. So that's good.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before
I'm going to use a potion at the very beginning, and I think that's okay.
Looks like it's found me.
Alright, perfect.
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Alright, let's pop the ult. This might be foolish. I've got an idea. I don't know if it's a good one, but I definitely have one. I want to burn my primal on him early to get a little bit of chip damage. Then I want to use my ults to get damage and the primal back. I think that makes sense. I am right behind him with this too. That's crazy. Alright, cool. I think really good primal there. Nice. Then I'll chill on the abilities here. Just so I can go for the, yeah, just go for the ability spam. Now his stagger's really low. Wait, this is pretty good. Nice. That dodge was all luck. I will tell you that much. That was so lucky. I did not even really intend for that to happen. It just did. Alright, so far I've done this like 0 damage, so that's pretty good, I would say. Not to toot my own horn there. Oh, I'm terrible. Big hit. Let's go. Nice. Much better the second time, right? How much HP? He used about half? That's not bad. He's about half and we've taken no damage, which is great. I think our staggering of like primal into abilities is like a good rotation. I think. I feel pretty good about it at least. I'm getting real aggressive here. I might regret it. I'm like under him too, so he doesn't know what's happening. I might get hit here. Yeah, I do. I was gonna say I went for damage, which was probably foolish, but I'm getting a little bit greedy. Yeah, I think fighting him close is actually maybe the answer. Which is funny because I never do that. I never fight enemies this close. Not really. I didn't even need the potion.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
No.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that.
Damn, we shouldn't have done this quest. He would have lived if we didn't do this
There
quest.
are, no. There's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Oh no. No, don't make me fight him.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Take care,
Goodbye, El.
That's crazy, man. Dude, that camera angle when he's like, oh, thank goodness, Theo, I thought you, and oh, man. Very cinematic, this game is. Sometime later.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Man, that's so sad. I don't want to do any more quests, man. I'm gonna... Who else am I gonna tragically rip apart family-wise?
I know Theo wanted me to move on. but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Quest complete. Wow, what a quest. Crimson Caravan signboard. The emblem of the Crimson Caravans, porters of wide renown. They are based in Baklad, where traders from across Valistia flock to browse 1,000 tables, and transport their wares either throughout the Dominion, or on down the Crystal Road to the lands beyond. Wow.
I've never seen Miss L cry before. Is Theo really gone then? He's never coming back.
That's true, and we have to look after Miss L, just like Theo looked after us.
The Crimson Caravans is my family business now, and I would not exchange it for the world. I brought Theo here to be safe, and I have never looked back since.
All right. Wow. Let's go. Let's go to the hideaway. I think there might be a Patron's Whisper thing to grab.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they...
New quest available in the Alliant reports. Nice. What's this?
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Oh, Alliant reports.
You off then?
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
Enclosed you will find an item of high and strange order. One for which I require neither thanks nor recompense. Consider it a reminder of where loyalties are best placed. The Chapman. Talisman of Priming.
You earned this.
Nice.
Come again. I may
What's
have more.
Talisman of Priming? If we go through accessories, what does that give us? I think this can go away. Increased ability points I don't care about as much. I think it was really cool and now it doesn't matter. Oh, increases Lionheart tonic duration by 30 seconds. His eyes glowing. His blade an extension of his very arm. He knew no fatigue. The man was gone, and in his place the icon visited upon us death 1,000-fold. A first-hand account of the siege of Stone here. Alright, what is a good thing to equip?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go to ability points. Let me think about this. By 9 seconds is crazy. Direwolf Jess. Oh, combo damage. Little whips. That's just defense plus 30. That's actually not that bad, to be honest. It says 2. Does that mean it's just equipped to the second slot? I believe that's what that means. I don't think I have like 2 to equip. Oh, these are all the cheat rings. I don't like the cheat rings. Scarlet Cyclone reduces good. And then this one will be... I mean, I could do the combo of like Cyclone and then... I guess that's fine. It's not like crazy, I don't think, but I think it's fine. I mean, out of curiosity, let's talk to Blackthorn. I'm curious if he has any new items that we can like make. I'm sure he does because we haven't been making items at all. Also, before we do that, let's actually do a few things here. Let's check. I'm just curious. Like if I go to... Wait, there's another option that's locked. If I do stage replay, like how much is... Oh, we got a lot, actually. Wow. And then, what's up with Sharon? Like, what does she have?
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Sure.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins.
That is very Sid-like.
I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Fair enough. Now, what do you sell?
Still alive, are ya?
Oh, ask about Goots.
That great lump.
That great lump. Why, he's gentlest, most dutiful soul I've ever had the pleasure to meet. He might not be the brightest crystal in the crate, but he's got a good heart, and I'd far rather have an honest fool working for me than a clever scoundrel. He never shirks his duties, never answers back, never dips his fingers in the coffers. No, I won't hear a bad word said about him, though I might say a few myself. The lad's even got Blackthorn teaching him the secrets of smithing now, so I'm keeping my one good eye on the forge. If that blowhard of a blacksmith should even think about doing Goots down, we'll be having words. Alright, what does she have?
Then.
Rune Blade, let's buy it for no
Better
reason,
I'll be
but we will
here.
buy it.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Oh, we can sell. Let's sell potions and everything.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
And then let's talk to Blackthorn. I'm curious on what we can make. Oh, we can ask about the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Oh, the blighted thing float, did it?
The weight of all that shit.
The weight of all that shit Mid had me knock out. Thought I'd sink straight to the bottom. Always the way with Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands you the designs, but they always seem to work.
Clever girl, that one.
Clever girl, that one. A right boil on the arse sometimes, but clever all the same.
What's saying for you, dear?
Man, I'm just so worried that I'm gonna like use something that I shouldn't, you know? You need 219 to craft that? That's crazy. Huh.
And
I'm not too worried yet. We can hold off. All right, well, it's a little bit of an early one. Well, not really early. Been an hour, but we're gonna call it here. When we come back, I think we're gonna do a bunch of side quests and go from there. But thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all next time.